That was not nearly enough health. And then I'm gonna... Well, I guess while I'm farming for health here... I mean, I need to come this way anyway. Because I need to burn that. So then we're gonna hit this. Oops. Gotta hit it from there. There's still not treetops there. Treetops. Huh, I thought I fixed that. I did mess up before where I didn't pull down my changes, so I technically lost some progress. So that could have been in the thing that I lost. Oddly enough, I'm safe here. Alright. We're gonna torch this dude. Alright, well, oddly enough, I still have my candle. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna nab myself some magic. There we go, that's adequate. Oh, that was short-sighted. Let's torch the oil while I'm standing on it. That's smart. I kind of bailed on that. I knew I was gonna get hit. Alright. So the area that... I mean, this whole dungeon changed, but this is the area I kind of enjoy the most of it now. Because it feels more Zelda-y. You have like a little puzzle to do. You can't proceed unless you do it. You can miss that boomerang. It doesn't actually hurt you, really. So I'm going to intentionally not hit that. I don't actually know what the best way to do it is. Probably this. Ooh, no damage. Look at that. Well done, me. I also did fix this situation where lighting this did bad things. It does not do bad things anymore. I can do this without killing myself because I practically killed myself doing that last time. So yeah, coming here just means you can't get across yet. Oops. But if you just do hiya, then you can. That rope went all the way up there. Holy crap. So let's just grab this chest because can. Oh, really? Okay, that was short-sighted. Oh, it still hurt me. That's really cool. Yeah, you know, let's just go down and grab this. Actually, it's kind of good that I'm doing this before grabbing everything, because it's kind of testing that. There was not much point to doing that, because those flames don't ignite these guys. Alright, let's see how I do about Chongo. Alright, I'm going to take no damage from him. Sorry, Soma. I got hit from him. I didn't damage list him. So let's yoink. Oops. Nice little shortcut. Not the most useful, but it's there. It's just like that. I actually don't remember what the threshold is with that. Like, how close to the source do you actually need to be? I also should update the sources. I feel like that'll honestly be like a version 1 edit, like when I'm actually pretty much done with the game and then I'm looking back at things. Because, like, it doesn't make sense that it's coming down from above. I mean, it's not bad. I just feel like it would be better if they were, like, fountains. But, of course, that requires pixel art. I'm not that great at it. So, yeah, so you're... Okay, you can still beeline it. It's the pattern of the actual traps that makes it to where you could do that. Alright, let us head... Ah! Here we go! To a Hazaran that actually works, so he won't be such a pushover. Like he was in last night's playthrough, where he was a complete pushover because he did nothing. He basically spammed the oil spray attack, and that was it. Okay, we're gonna pull out my bombs. He works! Hallelujah! Ah, I got greedy. Dang it. That actually is a new tactic I just thought of. God dang it. Well, plenty of hits there. A little too tight. This is bad with the oil. Nice. I don't think that'll one-hit me. Ah, God, not many hits this time around. I was hoping, because, yeah, that was my last bomb. Oh, that got close. Holy crap, that was good. That was good. Let's clean up this room, shall we? Because it actually will clean up the whole room, and it should look exactly how it looked when we entered. Also, just double checking. Okay, because the oil underneath that floor up there was actual oil at one point. Whoops. Oh, God. I was like, watch me do this. And I did it. That bottom right corner, actually, though, I think the whole right side used to be like this. It used to be dirt. But then I was thinking this monster thrives in oil. So why wouldn't it? Well, I mean, it still needs land. Maybe I'll do that. Be slightly less trolly. Quickest way through. Well, this is actually a good way to activate the shortcut. Not the most valuable shortcut, of course, but still a shortcut. Because you can go this way. Saves you like no time unless you specifically have to go down there. Whoops. Okay, so I'm not actually going to do that yet because I need bombs for that. Not bombs, bracelet, which I'll get after the arena. Cool. So we're kind of going on like an item fetch quest, right? Or not fetch quest, but just item collections right now. So I have that, and now I'm gonna go to the entrance to level 1. Grab myself the lantern and bow. Oops, I didn't talk to Mr. Owl, but I'll do that after this. So let's grab the bow. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Still love the fact that he says, oh, jeez. Yup. Alright, kid. You can OGs yourself outside once I am done here. Well, so much for that arrow. And you do start with 20 arrows now, which is much more reasonable. Mr. Owl. Nice. Alright. So how's about... Well, okay, no. We're going to the battle arena. Tektites are also weak to arrows, by the way. Like, they actually are weak. If I ever say anything is weak to something, it means I literally put a weakness in there for them. Okay, well that's Yokels was telling me there's 2 C's in Raccoon. Okay, that was a typo I missed. Raccoons wrote that, so that's fine. That can be typoed. Yay! That apparently has been typoed this entire time and no one's noticed. Well, so the thing is, Soma, you do get a preview of the level 2 bomber when you can enter Ori Desert. I also missed that bomb and still hit it. Let's talk to him twice, just to double check. Okay. So I was mentioning there should be arrows. I'm glad I did that. Because it makes way more sense having it be arrows as opposed to hearts. Like, why would I make it... Who would ever buy those hearts? You literally go here and then heal fully. So that was a good choice. Let's go beat the ouchies. Also, you just... I fixed the collision on this. The issue with the collision on this Raccoon stems from how solid FFCs weren't a thing, really. I mentioned before, solid FFCs during Demo 4 and much earlier were considered beta. But now they're, like, actually a thing. So... yeah, so Candle is by far the best weapon in here because it's basically free. Especially when you have something like Garaya's, good lord. This thing hits me every time. I swear to God. The explosion is crazy. I have to, like, actually play around it because it's so annoying. God, yeah, like, I was running and, oh God. It was on my heels. Oh, also, so this is actually bugged still. I didn't even realize. So there's actually twice as many Octoroks spawning in the first round than there should be. I have no idea why. I have a bug report out for that, and it's yet to be fixed. But yeah, there should not be that many Octoroks spawning there. And it's only the first round. The enemies are perfectly fine in all the other rounds. But as I was saying, this battle arena got nerfed. There were spikes, and I removed the spikes. So, currently the big challenge is the fact that Mr. Man's rocks are, like, the explosion is huge. It's nuts! You have to run so far to actually get away from it. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I'm using potions. I'm actually full health here. Okay, let's stand up here. No, I wanted the rupee. I was like inside of the pebbles. Holy crap. Let's just go for it. Light them all up. Okay, they burned out real quick. Yes. God dang. Oh, yes. Oh. Fully healed. Okay, I'm just going to wipe you out, dude. Actually, no. I'm going to fight you legit. So for some reason, he wasn't spawning the raccoons. So that was another bug that was caused by the JIT crap. Because last night he was not spawning any raccoons. Lo and behold, the JIT stuff broke that too. That really broke everything. Jeez. Not literally everything, but... Alright guys, grab me. Cheese strat. I should... You know what I should do? I should make the raccoon way stronger. Make them way stronger so you practically have to do it that way. I'm not going to have candles so I don't kill myself. Yay. So wow, Mr. Man. So wow. We're going to save. Yeah, it splits twice. That's what makes it hard. That was a little scary. F6 point took me to the right place. Okay, so I now have pretty much everything that you... Actually, no. Pretty much. I have everything that you can have pre... Okay, how the heck do I get across? I have everything pre-level 2, aside from like heart pieces and whatnot, because that's what I'm about to grab now. We have a lot to grab, actually. A lot to grab. Whoops. I am going to want magic here. Oh, one thing too, my drop set for dungeon pots has been put on grass as well, so it's all consistent drops. Whoops, well, I was already kind of standing on that, actually. Okay, you can also walk on that. Don't know why I thought you couldn't. I am not doing so hot on health. I never came up here, so... Yeah. Welcome to a thing that you will not see until your game clock is somewhere around 30. I don't know, somewhere around there. I say that, but like a quest like Oliver Burris will take a new player like 30 hours to beat. Like my first playthrough was like 30 hours. Oh, but my walkthrough was 17. So, you know. So there is a bug here. I'm not going to talk to him yet. He still says that. I mean, I guess it's not technically a bad thing, because he should technically have said the other thing. I don't know if it's technically bad. It just seems strange for him to say, hey, if you have enough rupees, I can expand your bomb bag, when he already did it. And, like, you know, a player might notice, like, or think, like, if I get grabbed, then, like, if you know the mechanics of Zelda, where when you get grabbed by a like, you can't get hit by anything. Except the like if it's programmed to do that. Me playing the early areas this much is actually kind of refreshing me. Like, even though I've tested this stuff up the wazoo, you have to figure a lot of this stuff hasn't been looked at that much for years. With the exception of the early dungeons, of course, because I've recently redone those. It's the only real exception. But, like, a lot of the heart pieces that are around and other things that you can get, I myself don't even really remember what all exactly can be grabbed at a given point. Like, what these caves are, what's in them. I don't necessarily know. Because it's just been such a long time, really. And with Zach's playthrough, I realized that... Whoops, why am I on bombs? He ended up having like 36 or 38 heart pieces coming out of this demo, which is I know why. It's not a mystery. It's because I added heart pieces that required later items like the bracelet and whatnot. Once I actually discovered or figured out where I wanted you to get the bracelet. I mean, that'll be easy to fix though. That's literally just changing what item you need to get something. Like I can change most of that in like 2 minutes. Like if I want something to be flipper locked, just place some water there. Stupidly easy. See, that's a level 1 bomber. And fire takes too many hits. They're weak to arrows. A good rule of thumb for my quest, and this goes for when it's released, of course, as well, in addition to the demo. If an enemy takes more than like 4 or 5, I'll say if it takes more than 5 hits, 5 or 6. If an enemy takes more than 5 or 6 hits, you're using the wrong weapon. No enemy realistically should take that many hits. And I've personally tested that, so, you know. Of course, I'm not actually going to walk over there. I could save some time. There's nothing really valuable to test there. It's nothing special. There used to be a hidden cave up here, but I ended up removing that. That was back before I changed the overworld in the level 2 area. So my cursor was down there again. It's fun. Until you get the hammer, the best way to kill bats is arrows. 2 shots. As opposed to your sword, which I think is like 3 or 4 hits. So don't use your sword. Candle probably also two-shots them, but of course that's Candle. Even with the level 1 arrows, 3 hits. Definitely adhere to weaknesses. Super, super valuable. Or not, I shouldn't say adhere to weaknesses. I should say look for weaknesses. Because it'll most likely pay off. Ah, yes. A cave I literally can't do anything in. Also, I remember what I was saying before. Go under the bridge. Go under the bridge. Go under the bridge. So let us... Also, not to mention that tech types drop arrows. So you do not want to use arrows on levers. Zach kind of found that out the hard way. By insisting on using arrows to kill levers. And it takes like 7 or 8 hits to kill them. Because they are resistant to the arrows. So don't do that. Unless you want to empty your entire quiver on like 2 levers. So top left is all I have left. I like this puzzle. This is fun. Alright, can't get that heart piece, but I can get this heart piece. So that heart piece, I can easily make that end up becoming like a level 2 bracelet thing if I really wanted to. Or a magic thing, or a flippers thing, what have you. Alright, level 2 time. Let's do it. So if I could beat it in less than 40 minutes. That seems like a lot of time for level 2. So I have faith that I can do it.